Time for more Touhou. Touhou 7, Perfect Cherry Blossom is up next. All Touhou games have, I think, exactly 4 difficulty levels. We got easy, says it's for beginners. That's about right. I think anybody can just pick up a Touhou game and play it on easy and get through it after maybe just a bit of practice. Normal, now we're talking. Normal is a lot more action. You get tons more enemies, tons more bullets. There's real gameplay in there. Then you get to hard. That's for crazy people, and lunatics is for lunatics. We're gonna stick to normal. Reimu's back. Marissa's back. Now we have Sakuya. She was one of the bosses in the last game. We're gonna play as Reimu. Like the last game, she's got a homing shot. But we're not going to use that. We're going to use Persuasion Needle. It's similar to what we used with Marissa last game. It shoots some concentrated damage straight ahead, and I like that. Alright, our plot for this game. It's eternal winter, or so it seems. The girls have had about enough of that. So Reimu's going to get out and see what's going on. She wants spring to come back. She wants it warm. She likes flowers, girly things, you know, that sort of stuff. We have the familiar red power cards and blue point cards. But now we also have these pink cards. Well, these pink cards add what are called cherry points. Cherry, if you collect enough of it, will put you in some sort of trance. It's called life or death mode or something like that. Life or death mode makes you temporarily invincible. Allows you to auto-collect everything on the screen without moving. And it also gives you a bunch of points. So it's good, whether you care about points or not. It keeps you alive. This is ridiculous. There's supposed to be a sleep at this season of the year. Don't you mean in spring one sleeps a sleep that knows no dawn? Yeah, whatever. Isn't it time for your kind's eternal rest? Do humans not sleep during winter like the mammals that they are? Some do. I don't. Then I'll help you sleep. A peaceful, deep sleep. I can't sleep if you don't turn the heat up a bit. If you can only sleep in warm weather, then you're like us and the Asebi flowers. Damn it, if you just sleep, then it'd be warm already. Looks like somebody's stolen our warmth. We're gonna take it back. So here's your life and death mode. Right now, if I get hit, I won't die. There's one thing I sort of failed to mention in the last game. There's 2 types of movement in Touhou. There's your regular, just back and forth, up and down movement. And then there's something called a focused movement, where you move much more slowly if you hold down the focus button. That's what allows you to squeeze in between all these bullets. Focusing also changes your shot a little bit. See, this is unfocused. It's a little bit more spread. And then focus fire is just straight ahead. Most of the time I'm going to use this spread unfocused fire when I can. Mostly has to do with getting a higher score. I wouldn't worry about the scoring system in this game. Just let me worry about that. I'm not getting any warmer. Her attack could use a bit more intensity. Chen is also back from the last game. Pesky Chen, go away. What are you doing here? Ooh, okay, that was unlucky. Enemy spawned right on top of me. That's okay, we get plenty of lives in this game. Ah, are there houses in a place like this? This is the end for you! Huh? End? Well, anyways, welcome to my Yohiga. So, the end of what? The end of wanderers like you. You can't leave once you wander in. Is that so? By the way, I hear that Mayohiga's items give you good fortune if you take them home. Yeah, that's true. Then let the plundering begin. What? This is our home. Get out of here, now. So what happened to you can't leave once you wander in? We'll be leaving soon enough there, Chen. Oh man, I'm sucking. That's okay, we can come back from that. I guess that's it. Better go loot some stuff now. Already the mid-boss. Well, she just won't leave us alone, will she? Hey, we got 2 1-ups right there. How about that? It's cold at night. I can't see a thing. Is even the warmth of your spring insufficient for pushing away this cold? Yeah, I guess it's not. Long time no see. We've only just met. No, that's not what I meant. Am I supposed to remember? Don't you remember me? Well, either way, it's fine. Setting that aside, what did you mean by the warmth of my spring? I was referring to the spring you long for in your mind, of course. Well, just as long as it's not too hot, I'm alright. Still, why has this winter been so long? Because there's someone who's gathering spring. And you have nothing to do with it? Of course not. Well then, bye. Hey! At last, old friend, we meet again. Have you brought me a gift? Your life, perhaps? I won't be called old friend by someone who plays around with magic prisms. Silly Shrine Maiden, your 2-colored powers are a mere 5714% as powerful as mine. Yeah, well, I guess the math checks out there. 2/7. Oh, why do we keep dying? Can we just appreciate this music for a second? I like the stage's music. By warmth of spring, were you referring to these cherry petals? Were you gathering them without knowing it? No. I mean, yes. back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. See, we're getting all our extra lives back in no time. No big deal. So anyhow, why are cherry blossoms fluttering up above the clouds? Doesn't someone usually pop out with a response at a time like this? Yeah, sure. You know, it's that. Around here, when the season changes, the atmospheric pressure, lowers. It looks like our tension is about to lower as well. Hey, I have business here. I'm not going home yet. Nobody's telling you to go home. I just meant that there are ascending air currents, you see. I mean, it just seems that my destination lies behind this gate, so... You're hurrying too much, sister. And who is that? An ascending air current. Our natural enemy! Perhaps not. So what the hell are you people? And what is this place anyway? We are the Poltergeist Musical Performance Ensemble. We were called here. There will be a flower viewing event at the mansion. We have been invited to play. You, however, have no instrument. But I want to look at the flowers too. You have not been invited. Invited by ghosts. Well, I wouldn't like that anyway. Unwanted noise like you should be drowned out. Good luck, sis. Any assistance will be welcome. Yep, well, they'll come out to play sooner or later. came out to help, but they weren't too much help. Oh man. The spell card makes me nervous. Lots of bullets and they all are coming straight for me. Conveniently, Reimu has the smallest hitbox in the game. That makes this a little bit easier. Alright, I can attend the flower review event. So is your purpose hijacking the flower review event? I feel like something is wrong. Something is wrong, you say. Oof. You're a human, I see. Just what I needed. I shall drain every drop of the spring from you. Nope, I have been gathering some spring in the form of these cherry petals. What an ominous place. This isn't turning out very well. So this is why all the ghosts here were noisy. It must be because a living human has come here. Don't tell me this place. This is the place where used to be living reside. The land of the dead? I see I've been invited somehow. You have not yet been invited. In any case, how can a normal person enter this place so easily? That's just too dangerous. You broke the barrier on the way here, didn't you? Ah, that one back there? It just opened right up. That barrier was like a do not enter sign. You're like a kid climbing a pole that says don't climb. Destroying it selfishly, then saying, that is just too dangerous, huh? Nonsense. You're quite a talkative ghost. I'm half non-ghost, you know. That's what needed correction? At any rate, with just a little more spring, our Saigyo Ayakashi will soon reach full bloom. The small trace of spring that you brought here will give us the last step needed. You're quite a talkative half-ghost. Are you even listening to me? I'm gonna cut you down here, and you'll meet your end. If I die in the land of the dead, would I be sent to the land of the dead again? I'll send you to hell! Oh, so this place is not hell, is it? The things that cannot be cut by my Rokon blade, forged by yokai, are next to none! I don't think we pissed her off. Uh-oh. Got trapped. You think the slow motion would give me enough time to find a way through there, but it's pretty tricky. Alright, Yomu, I've had about enough of you. Go away. There's more than enough spring in this place. What else are you trying to do? The young mistress said she wanted the perfect cherry blossoms this year. This level of spring is not enough for the Saigyo Ayakashi to bloom fully. And is a full bloom a good thing? Sounds like something else is going on, I don't know. Step any further and the young mistress will kill you before you know it. Or is it you who will be killed? My god, I'm so fed up with all these ghosts. Selfishly stepping into someone's garden only to speak complaints. That's not normal. Sure, my home is full of ghosts, yes. Now, what was my business here again? I was fascinated by the cherry blossoms. You like the flowers, do you? We do have a few empty places at the party. Oh, really? Well then, let's go have a look. You still are not invited, dear. Ah, yes, I remember. Remember what? I'd rather have a flower review event at my shrine. Well, it's true the flowers here are beautiful. Would you kindly return the spring you stole? Just a little longer, and the Saigyo Ayakashi will be in full bloom. Just what is the Saigyo Ayakashi? Our yokai cherry blossom. We still don't have enough spring to break the seal on its blossom. Well, if it's been intentionally sealed up, it's probably better not to mess with it, right? Besides, we don't know what's sealed in it. How can you say that after breaching through our barrier? Yeah, whatever. So what happens if you break this seal? A perfect bloom will occur. And at that time, a certain someone will be revived. Reviving people just for fun isn't good. I've been inviting humans and yokai to their deaths just for fun, no problem. Being able to bring death doesn't mean you know anything about bringing life. What if you revive something nasty? We can't know before we try. And by the way, uninvited girl, being here at this point in time is like dying. Being here in this place is equal to being dead. Well, even if I'm dead, I get to see some pretty flowers. If I could just have that bit of spring that you carry within you, I could see real cherry blossoms with a certain someone. Alright, enough chit-chat. I will now take back Gensokyo's spring. You should have said so from the start. It was the second thing I said from the beginning. The conclusion is the most important part. Back beneath the flowers, ghost of spring. Sleep beneath the flowers, red-white. Guess there's no talking sense to the crazy ghosts. They only know one thing. Pain! Ah. Well, she has no life bar, but she's not done yet. They're ghosts after all. Yep, there's nothing to shoot at. Nothing for me to do but dodge. Dodge all these bullets until she gets sick of firing at me. Aw, man. Couldn't go out in style? That sucks. This is the Hakure Shrine located at the edge of Gensokyo. In the end, the Saigyo Ayakashi blossomed, but not fully. The seal on it didn't break. So as always, everyone was greeted by the arrival of spring. Upon her return, the shrine's maiden went out to check on the backyard. No sign of the long winter was to be found. Wow, the snow sure melted quickly. Maybe I should tidy up the garden a little. Isn't this a little too warm for spring? That's because an entire winter's worth of spring was released all at once. Was that supposed to make sense? By the way, this garden is pathetic. Shut up, this is what a shrine should be like. If the Saigyoji garden was this tiny, I'd have it easy. I'd go mad if I had to live in such a lowly place. Why did you come here anyway? Until the barrier between this world and the netherworld is repaired, there's a fine line between here and there. So we came to enjoy ourselves for a bit. Please fix the border as soon as possible. It's dangerous. You're the one who tore it open. Speaking of barriers, the one here is incredibly strong. That's what prevents people from coming and going as they please. Don't get too close. It's dangerous for you. Or rather, I should say that the netherworld's barrier ought to be this strong. I don't think even she can form such a strong barrier. She? Who's she? The one I asked to effect repairs to the netherworld's barrier. Hey, if it's fixed while you're here, would you be able to return home? That won't be a problem. We can fly over it. What a worthless barrier. There are many borders in Gensokyo. Most of them, however, are too vague to work properly. Perhaps the only one that actually works is the one at Hakure Shrine. Ending number 5. Well, that is Touhou 7, Perfect Cherry Blossom. As an added bonus, we're going to try this extra start thing. You only get this once you've beaten the game on normal or higher difficulty, and it's an extremely difficult extra level that continues the story. I definitely cannot beat this, but we're going to take a look at it just for fun, and I think I'm going to use Reimu's homing shot. Let's just see how far we can get here. Chen, it's you. Finally, we meet again, but watch out this time. I'm a totally new Shikigami now. Which part of you is new then? Well, probably everything. She seems to be shooting with a little bit more intensity this time. Whoa. Whoa. Yep, this is a lot nastier. Jeez. Just bombing with like reckless abandon, otherwise I'm gonna die. Oh, I can't actually kill these things, they're just firing at me. Doesn't mean I'm gonna let go of the shoot button. Whoa, okay, how was I supposed to dodge that? Come on. Nope, don't know what's going on. Just bombing. Oh, just bombing. If I traveled all the way to the land of the dead only to find out that what I was looking for wasn't there, that would totally suck. Oh, this is rare. They have people like this here too. What do you mean, like this? Like you. Propitious sorts clothed in red and white. First a cat, now a fox. When did this place become an animal realm? Ah, so you're the human who gave Chen a hard time. What if I am? Chen is my Shikigami. She has recovered and grown stronger than before. She was supposed to be strong? Wait, she's your Shikigami? Aren't you a Shikigami yourself? Indeed I am. My master is still asleep right now. Ah, so you're the one I'm looking for then. For what? Repairing the border between the Netherworld and our world. And, come to think of it, for that to happen, I've got to talk to your master. My master is hibernating. Then wake her up. I am also her guardian. I have no intention of allowing troublemakers to meet with my master. Now, you will meet your end at the hands of a strengthened Chen. If you mean that cat, I met her just now. You did? How did that go? It was nothing special. I mean, she's still a stage 2 boss after all. Well, but she was still recovering. Didn't you just say that she'd already recovered? Looks like I have to take revenge for her now. Just as I expected. Defeat a Shikigami and maybe its master will wake up. Hey, even my master wakes up eventually. Well, in the meantime, there's a more immediate obstacle around. I am leagues different from Chen. Leagues, columns, digits, and colors. Oh, whatever that means. Well, I'm sure she's not kidding. I'm scared to death. Scared to death. Yep, this is when your homing shots are very good, when you just basically pinned in one spot, and you can't get away. Wow. Let's see. Don't know what I'm supposed to do about this. Nope, sure don't. I guess the answer is die. And bomb. Until I run out of bombs. And then die. Yep, this is nasty. This is just the beginning. You see how many lives she's got up there? She's got like 10 more spell cards after this. Oh, well, that's the end of that. You don't get to continue in this mode. Well, we tried. But, yeah, I'm never getting through that. Not without more practice than I'm willing to put in. Save replay? Nope. Well, that was interesting. Thanks for watching. Touhou 8 would be up next, but I don't actually have that game. I think the next one I actually own is all the way up until 11. So, I may come back with 11, I may come back with 8, we'll see. Either way, thanks for watching.